So a big part of the focus this year for me in working with clients is helping them to install the four big systems that they need to have a really robust sales function in their business. Induction is one of them.
Welcome to the Master Dealmaker's Secrets podcast. And now, here's sales growth strategist, John Blake.
Welcome to Master Dealmaker Secrets. I'm John Blake. This is episode 219. And today we're going to talk about the top 10 episodes for 2024. Really interested to walk through this with you. I think you will get a lot of value out of it. And the best thing about it is that it sort of becomes a bit of a guide to the most popular episodes. Everyone's done the work for you and listened to the most popular ones. So it's a bit of an eye-opener for me and looking forward to sharing that with you. Before I do that, if you have got leads that you have spoken to, that you've made an offer to, but they haven't actually bought yet, I want you to head over to johnblakeaudio.com. And what you'll get there is my 15-minute audio that walks you through exactly how to deal with the after component of your sales process. So there's what happens before, there's what happens during, which is obviously the discovery part. This is what to do after. So this is the exact system that I install with the clients that I work with, and I'm giving it to you for free. And you will make sales if you implement this particular system. I've seen it work time and time again. It's at johnblakeaudio.com. Not only will you get the 15-minute audio that walks you through the whole system, you'll also get a PDF download which has got the exact word-for-word scripts, exactly what to say when you call, exactly what to write in your emails, and exactly when to email and when to call over a 90-day period to maximize sales with those people that have inquired, you've given them a quote, or you've made an offer to them, but they haven't bought yet. Over at johnblakeaudio.com, go grab it, put it into practice, and let me know how you go with it. Okay, so we're going to start at the 10th most popular episode, which was episode 200. And in episode 200, we talked about the three big warning signs that a new sales team member is not going to make it. I have recently started helping clients to build their sales teams. I have done hundreds now of interviews with salespeople, and I also offer a 90-day coaching component to my placements. So whoever I place, I also coach them for 90 days to bring them up to speed so that they're hitting their numbers. And I have noticed I've noticed some patterns in the clients that I work with that hire new people. This is before I started doing the recruiting thing. But I've also noticed some patterns in the people that I have placed in terms of the behaviors that underpin if someone's going to stay, and obviously the opposite if someone isn't going to work out. So 3 big warning signs a new sales team member is not going to make it. And then so that was the 10th most popular episode. The 9th most popular episode was episode 205, that was called The Top Mistakes Businesses Make in Sales Meetings. So a big part of the focus this year for me in working with clients is helping them to install the four big systems that they need to have a really robust sales function in their business. Induction is one of them. Selection is another one. Training is another one. And ongoing management is another one. So a big part of ongoing management, of course, is sales meetings. And when I say sales meetings, what I mean are opportunity meetings, when you get your sales team together and you look at what opportunities are in the funnel and what specifically needs to happen to move those particular opportunities move through your funnel. So that was the 9th most popular episode. The 8th most popular episode was episode 208, which was the 5 top time management tips for maximizing productivity. And time management has always been a really popular subject. And this year, certainly no surprises that it's in the top 10. The 5 top time management tips for maximizing productivity. It's episode 208. And that was the 7th most popular episode. The 6th most popular episode was episode 199. That was how to put your sales results on steroids by reviewing sales call recordings. And my ability to be able to coach salespeople and improve their performance quickly skyrocketed on the day that I was able to review sales recordings of sales calls, recordings of Zoom calls. It makes a huge difference. And even though it's a very confronting thing to do with a salesperson, it is the steepest learning curve, the fastest learning curve, and the best opportunity for people to get better at what they do. So that was episode 99. The next most popular episode was episode 209, and that is the 2 types of businesses that invest in sales training. And really, we just talk about the 2 different philosophies. You know, there are people that invest in sales training because they need to tick a box, and they need to perhaps tell the board of directors that they've done that particular idea. They put that into practice, and they, perhaps get a pat on the shoulder. And then there are other types of businesses that understand that if you're going to implement sales training, you also need to make sure that you have the support structure in place to make sure that those behaviors continue. So we are now into the 5th most popular episode, and that was episode 212, which is how to get the best out of every sales opportunity. That one kind of speaks for itself. The 4th most popular episode was episode 211, which is the 3 ways to smash yourself out of a sales rut. So sales ruts are inevitable. They happen. It's not a matter of if you are going to have a sales rut in your career. It's a matter of when. And I have over the years learned some really specific ways to get yourself out of a sales rut and back into the zone. And this particular episode 211, I'm sure, will be really useful if you actually didn't catch it along the way through the year. So that one will be a really good one for you, 211. The 3rd most popular episode was 207, which is mindset shifting books. And that one I reviewed some really good books on mindset. And I believe that was actually an episode I did with Lloyd Thompson, which we had a fantastic time. In fact, there's at least 2 episodes this year I did with Lloyd Thompson, which are worth reviewing, where we kind of nerded out on books. I'm sure that was one of them, regardless of whether Lloyd was involved in that one, which I'm pretty sure he was. 207 will be certainly worth having a listen to. Mindset shifting books. Business and sales is absolutely about mindset, and I'm sure that one will be useful. Then we've got the 2nd most popular episode for the entire year, which was an interview that I did with Scott Bywater. And Scott is a world-renowned copywriter. And in that particular episode, we talked about AI. So AI was just starting to become something that everyone wouldn't stop crapping on about. So that it was really timely. And he was very generous and specific in how he shared how he was using AI as a copywriter to come up with really good content and to help write sales copy. So that one, episode 197, I think will be a really popular episode. And the single most popular episode for the entire year was episode 202, which is increase your results in just 2 weeks, increase your sales results in just 2 weeks. So there you have it. the top 10. So, and number 10, episode 200, 3 big warning signs a new sales team member isn't going to make it. Number 9, top mistakes business owners make in sales meetings. Number 8, 5 top time management tips for maximizing productivity. Number 7, episode 199, how to put your sales results on steroids by reviewing sales call recordings. Number 6, 2 types of businesses that invest in sales training. Number 5, 212, how to get the best out of every sales opportunity. Number 4, episode 211, 3 ways to smash yourself out of a sales rut. The third most popular episode, number 3, episode 207, mind-shifting books. And the second was episode 197, interview with Scott Bywater. And number 1 for the entire 12 months was episode 202, increase your results in just 2 weeks. So if you're looking for some holiday listening, they're pretty punchy. They're all round about sort of 10, 12 minutes. So if you've got a commute or you're just looking to listen to something constructive, I would encourage you to do so. As always, thank you so much for listening this year. Got some pretty cool things planned for the podcast for next year. Very much appreciate you being part of my audience and part of my community. And I will be in touch with you in the new year. Have a fantastic and safe holiday break. And all the best for 2025. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
You've been listening to Master Dealmaker Secrets with John Blake. Subscribe to get more in-depth strategies and maximize your sales process with new episodes every other week. And double your inquiry to sale conversion with the lead flow you already have. Go to johnblakeaudio.com for his exclusive, free, no-fluff audio training and companion PDF guide.